Hi, congratulations on having been chosen to participate as an author on RealBlogging. This tutorial has two objectives: to show you how to log in to your author account, and secondly, to give you an overview of the author's dashboard. Other tutorials will show you how to update your profile, update a password, write a draft article, schedule it for publishing, and so on. For now, let's get on to how to log in to your account. First things first. In order to be an author on RealBlogging, you have to first have applied and then been accepted as a blogger on the RealBlogging network. Once accepted, you'll receive at the very least a username. Preferably, you should also have been assigned a password. If not, that's not a showstopper. You'll have an opportunity to generate a temporary password, which you can then change later after you've logged in. Now, to log in to your author's account, simply direct your browser to the RealBlogging home page. That's here at www.realblogging.com. From the home page, scroll down to the bottom left corner and find the link that says Author Login. Click that. When you do so, the RealBlogging login window will appear. From the login window, simply type your assigned username in the appropriate field. Remember to pay special attention to capitalization, since this information will be case sensitive. Similarly, if you know what your password is, simply type that in the password field. Notice this link with the words lost password. Use that if you've forgotten your password, or if the old one doesn't work for some reason, or if the blog administrator tells you to do so. I'm going to click it now just to show you the first step in a series of easy steps that you simply have to follow so you can receive a temporary system-generated password. As you can see, you'll just need to know the username that you were given or the email account that was associated with it. For now, I'm going to go ahead and click the back button to get back to the login window. We'll assume now that you have both pieces of information. So I'll type in my username and password and then click the login button. The dashboard window will appear. If you're already familiar with WordPress, you can stop this tutorial now, but if this is your first time, it'll help you to know that RealBlogging now runs on the popular WordPress blogging platform. It's been hailed by many bloggers around the globe as one of the easiest and most feature-rich blogging platforms around. There's a lot for you to explore here, but for the purpose of this tutorial, and I dare say 90% of how you'll be using RealBlogging, I'll just show you 4 specific things. The first of these is the Comments tab. This is where you'll have an opportunity to see in one layout all the comments that have been left for all the different articles written by all the different authors on RealBlogging. Though you can see all the comments, the only ones you'll have an opportunity to act on are those related to articles you have authored. Each comment is listed in descending order by date. That means the most recent ones are going to show up at the top. Comments that are associated with articles you have written will show up in the list with a checkbox next to it on the left. By clicking on that checkbox, you can select comments for various actions, including approving comments for public visibility, unapproving them, or deleting them altogether, and so on. For the most part, these administrative tasks will have been taken care of for you by the blog's administrator. Since it is RealBlogging's philosophy to allow interaction from readers, you should know that for the most part, comments will be approved unless they're specifically identified as spam. Just because someone disagrees with your position on an article isn't grounds for deleting a comment. As a matter of fact, we encourage differences of opinion. You'll know a new comment has been posted to one of your articles via an email notification that you will receive directly. It's generally good practice for you to reply to each of the comments you receive from our readers. The next thing to note is this tab marked Manage. Here, you'll see a list of all articles written by all authors. Articles you have written will appear with a checkbox to the left of the date field. By activating a checkbox, you'll have an opportunity to delete any articles you have previously written. And by clicking the title of any of the articles you've written, you'll be able to edit and republish any articles authored by you. To the left of the tab labeled Manage is another one labeled Write. This is where you'll go to write new blog articles. I'll show you those details in another tutorial, but again, if you're already familiar with the WordPress platform, don't hesitate to go ahead and get going. The last thing that's worth showing you in this tutorial is a Profile tab. That's way over here on the right, and clicking the Profile tab will show you where you can change preferences and descriptive information, including your preferred password, a picture image of you, your biographical information, your off-site business website, and more. I'll show you details of that in another tutorial as well. That's about it for this video. In just a few short minutes, we talked about how to log into your account, how to get a new password if the old one doesn't work for any reason, and we also gave you an overview of what's inside your author's dashboard window. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to write a blog article on RealBlogging.